Hello and welcome to another presentation of York Varsity Baseball. I'm Connor Choi. I thank you for tuning in. It's 77 degrees, light breeze heading out towards left field, and the Morton Mustangs come to Elmhurst to take on your York Dukes. Morton comes in at 3-21, and York trotting out a couple of players that don't get consistent playing time. So it's definitely a good opportunity starting lineups. Right now for Morton, leading off is their first baseman, Lucas Berniak. Nathan Rubio DHing for the center fielder, Dan Gross in the 2 spot. Alejandro Guzman, the starting pitcher, batting third. Alonzo Martinez, the shortstop, batting cleanup. Matthew Roman, the second baseman, he's in the 5 hole. And Anthony Rodriguez, the catcher today, batting 6th. Xavier Valdez, the third baseman, batting 7th. Omar Vargas, batting 8th and playing left field. And Antonio Alvarez rounding things out, playing right field. On the mound is Alejandro Guzman for the Mustangs. As for your York Dukes, Noah Hughes leading things off. He's out in center field. Austin Jeva in left, batting second. Nick Allen in the 3 hole. He's at third base. Ryan Lazowski, the first baseman, batting cleanup. Jimmy Connors, the DH today. He's batting 5th. Marco Giorno in right field, batting 6th. Luke Bazinski, the shortstop, batting 7th. Noah Jones behind the plate, and Nick Fisher at second base. On the mound for the Dukes is Jack Lawton. Lawton, a senior, really only started in these Saturdays games, but he gets another opportunity here. Dukes look to buff up that record.
Number 1, Lucas Berniak.
Lucas Berniak to lead things off. And the first pitch is on its way from Lawton, and it's swung on and missed. A nice fastball in there for strike 1. The count moves to 0-1. Lawton comes set, deals, gets a called strike. Showing good command of that outside edge early, and that's definitely been the key for a lot of these pitchers' success. Swung on and missed. Berniak down on strikes.
Game off with a K. That's going to bring up the 2 spots.
Nathan Rubio.
Center fielder.
Designated
DH number 11, Nathan Rubio.
Rubio, the designated hitter. DHing for Dan Gross, the center fielder, and Lawton steals a strike, elevates the fastball, and gets Rubio to go chasing. So 0-1 the count. Lawton comes set, goes change up, but bounces it in outside. So 1-1 now the count. Lawton comes set. The 1-1 on its way. He deals. Swung on and missed once again. Another elevated fastball. Rubio just having trouble catching up. And I would almost go right back to that exact same spot if I'm Lawton. No one's really been hitting your fastball. This time he drops a breaking ball in that in on the hands. Rubio able to foul it away. So 1-2 the count. Alejandro Guzman on deck. Lawton comes set, deals. Right down the middle, he catches him looking.
2 up, 2 down for Lawton.
So Lawton already has 2 strikeouts, and now there's 2 away quickly here in the top of the first inning. Alejandro Guzman, the starting pitcher in the 3 hole. Just extend this inning with 2 away. First pitch from Lawton in the dirt, so 1-0 the count. Lawton gets a sign, comes set. The 1-0 on its way is ripped, and a diving play, and it's going to be caught by Allen. Incredible. Guzman hit that on a frozen rope, and Allen dives and makes the catch. So 1-2-3 inning for Alejandro Guzman. We head to the bottom of the first. Huge Jeva Allen due up. You are watching York Sports Network. We welcome you back. Bottom of the first. No score here. 1-2-3 inning for Jack Lawton. Then the top of the first, he struck out two and completed the 3 up, 3 down off an incredible play at third base by Nick Allen, who's due up third this inning. Alejandro Guzman on the mound for the Morton Mustangs. But first, he'll have to get through Noah Hughes. Hughes really has just solidified his spot in the leadoff position. He's played basically every day. And there's a equipment malfunction with the catcher, Anthony Rodriguez. Quick fix and we're back on. Guzman comes set. The first pitch to Noah Hughes is swung on and missed for a strike. So Hughes down 0-1. On 1 now the count. Guzman comes set, and Hughes checks his swing, bounces it to first base, cleanly fielded, and that is the first out as Berniak steps on the bag and makes the play. So 1 away, and Austin Jeva due up.
Austin Jeva.
Duke's coming off a 9-8 loss on Thursday against Glenbard West. And Jeva rips the first pitch into left field. It's a base hit, and the Dukes have a 1-out runner on.
The third baseman, number 22, Nick Allen.
Now Nick Allen batting third gets a chance here with a man on. Jeva 0 for 2 last time. Now has a chance. Jeva takes off first pitch, and this one's going to pop out the glove of Rodriguez. And Jeva steals second on the first pitch. Pitch was upstairs as well. So 1-0 the count to Allen with a runner in scoring position, just 1 away. Guzman comes set. Deals a strike. Nice slider. Catches the outside edge. Now 1-1. Throwback, not in time. Jeva able to dive back quickly. You saw Roman over at second base running in. Guzman comes set, deals to Allen, who pop it back foul off the net. So 1-2 now the count. Guzman comes set. The 1-2 on its way. In the dirt, ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, the count to Nick Allen. Bottom of the first. Jeva on second. Pretty generous lead. Guzman coming set. Deals inside, ball 3. So the count is now full. Ryan Lazowski on deck for the Dukes, with the potential to have 2 men on. Guzman goes the 3-2. Swung on and missed by Allen, but it goes all the way to the backstop. Allen on his way to first, and the throw is off of Berniak, and Jeva will score all the way from second. Allen
Will score, giving the Dukes
heads to second, and they trade spots, and it's 1-0 off the drop third strike.
That'll bring up
And a
the first
throwing
baseman,
error
number 9,
by Rodriguez.
Lazowski.
Now Ryan Lazowski up to bat with a man in scoring position. Throw back to second, not in time to get Allen. So Guzman picks up strikeout number 1. Still only 1 out. He comes set. Going to deal a changeup to Lazowski for a strike. 0-1 pitch is upstairs. Change up. So 1-1 now the count. Guzman comes set, and it's a curveball that couldn't break into the zone, and that's going to hit Lazowski, and he'll head to first. So first and second, 1 out, and the bottom of the first continues, and Jimmy Connors with 2 men on has a chance to do some damage.
Jimmy Connors.
And the throw back is going to be thrown into center field, but Allen couldn't get up in time. Didn't really go that far anyways, so he stays at second. Connors 0 for 1 against Glenbard West with a strikeout. Had a pinch hit appearance for Owen Chale. That's all we saw of him. Takes strike 1. Nice fastball from Guzman. Both starters have been able to locate that fastball on the outside edge of the plate. That is just freezing up all the hitters. Connor's going to foul this one over to the Duke's dugout. So 0-2 quickly is the count against Jimmy Connors, and he's got some work to do. Guzman gets his sign, comes set. Connors muscles this one out into shallow center field, and the catch is made by the shortstop Martinez, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number
Marco
24,
Giorno now the batter.
Marco Giorno.
Connors got jammed on the inside pitch and just muscled it out. And then pretty easy catch out in the shallow left center by Martinez over at shortstop. Guzman comes at his first pitch to Marco Giorno is outside, 1-0 the count. Quickly turns to 2 balls and no strikes as Guzman misses outside once again. He gets his sign, comes set. The 2-0 is ripped up the middle, base hit by Giorno. This has a chance to drive one. Allen around third. He's on his way home. Lazowski stopped, and now he heads to third. The throw is in time to get him. Lazowski froze in between second and third and made the decision to head to third, and he gets thrown out. But the damage has been done. It's a 2-0 game. For drop third strike and a Marco Giorno RBI. We head to the top of the second inning. We're watching York Sports Network. We're here for the top of the second inning. 2-0 lead. Alonso Martinez to lead things off for the Mustangs. Jack Lawton back on the mound for his second inning of work. Lawton comes set, and first pitch is skied. Allen giving chase. He ranges over, and he makes the catch. He reaches over and makes the grab. What a catch from Nick Allen. That's two incredible plays at third base to start this game off. And quickly, there's one out in the top of the second inning.
Next up, the second baseman, number 10.
Over the shoulder,
Matthew Roman.
completely off balance, reaches up, makes the grab, and man, two great plays. And now Matthew Roman digs in, taking strike one from Lawton. Fun fact, Roman, actually a former travel baseball teammate of mine. Played together for just a season. Count evens out, a ball and a strike. Lawton comes set, fires upstairs, so count now goes to 2-1. Lawton comes set, deals, bounces it in. So 3 balls and a strike now to Matthew Roman. Lawton comes set. Swung on and missed. So now 3-1 becomes a full count. And Lawton with a chance to escape this 3-ball count. Morton comes set, deals. Roman able to just get a piece of it, fouls it off. So the count will remain full. Anthony Rodriguez, the catcher, on deck. Roman now choked up with 2 strikes. Lawton comes set, deals. Swung on and missed. Strikes out Roman. Strikeout number 3 for
Roman
Lawton.
Down on strikes, that's 3 strikeouts for Lawton. That's going to bring up the catcher, number 7, Anthony Rodriguez.
Anthony Rodriguez, the new batter. 2 outs, and Lawton starts him off with a changeup in there, strike 1. Good first pitch from Lawton. Starting out majority, the batters with a strike, and slow roller, Allen charging in. This could be a tough play to throw, and a good stretch from Lazowski. Another 1-2-3 from Jack Lawton, and he's off to another great start. 6 up, 6 down as we head to the bottom of the second.
Leading off the bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second inning here. We welcome you all back. It's a 2-0 game.
The shortstop, number
Luke Pazinski to lead
23,
things
Luke
off.
Pazinski.
Alejandro Guzman back out for inning number 2. Pazinski drew a walk in a huge pinch hit at bat against Glenbard West that brought the Dukes to within 1 run. And he'll take ball 1. So the plate discipline's been a lot better as of late. In his first couple of at-bats, we definitely saw him chasing a lot, but now he's kind of settled in and he's taking a bunch of really good pitches. Takes a strike there, so the count evens out. A ball, strike now. Guzman comes set. The 1-1 is fouled away by Pazinski, so a ball and 2 strikes now the count. And with Jones, the catcher, on deck. And Nick Fisher, the second baseman, in the hole for the Dukes. 1-2 on its way. Called strike 3. Pazinski caught looking. A nice changeup from Guzman. And Pazinski's down on strikes. And there's
Now
one
the
away.
catcher, number 20,
Guzman
Noah
picks up strikeout
Jones.
number 1. Now Noah Jones, the catcher. I'm sorry, he picks up strikeout number 2, but Jones chops the first one, fielded cleanly, long throw, and good stretch by Berniak to retire Jones on the first pitch. Little 6-3 action, Martinez. Nice play. And now Nick Fisher
The second
steps in
baseman,
with
number
2 away.
10, Nick Fisher.
Bit of an interesting first inning for Guzman. Got a strikeout that turned out to be a drop third strike and with 2-base error for his catcher. Nick Fisher takes a good slider for ball 1. This was a 3 unassisted ground out. A base hit, a stolen base. Fisher swings through a fastball, so 1-1 the count. And a drop third strike, a 2-base error that led to the first run being scored. Then a hit by pitch. Then an RBI base hit, and the fielders catch Ryan Lazowski stretching towards third. 2-1 the count. Guzman comes set. Fisher checks his swing. He did not go. 3 balls, 1 strike the count to Nick Fisher. Fisher also appeared in the Dukes' last game. Generous strike for Guzman. He's able to steal one on the outside part of the plate. So the count now full with 2 strikes. Or 2 outs, I should say. Full count on its way. Swung on and missed by Fisher in the dirt. Scooped up cleanly. The throw is clean as well. And Fisher down on strike. So 3 up, 3 down. 2-0 still the score. Guzman striking out 2 of the 3 as we head to the top of the third.
Valdez.
We welcome you. Top of the third inning here. 2-0 lead for the York Dukes. Jack Lawton back out after a quick break on the bench. Dukes went 3 up, 3 down last inning. Lawton looks to keep his strong start to the game going. Gets Valdez to foul away the first pitch, so 0-1 the count. Lawton comes set. Tries to go into a changeup there, but he just misses his spot. So count evens out, a ball and a strike. Lawton comes set, deals, swung on and missed. So 1-2 now the count. A ball and 2 strikes. Jack Lawton comes set, deals. Did he go? Yes, he did. So strike out number 4 for Jack Lawton. And Omar Vargas, the left fielder, now.
Next up, the left fielder, number 8, Omar Vargas.
Now up for the Dukes. Valdez clearly went around. Lawton's first offering to Vargas is fouled straight back at the netting, so 0-1 the count. Lawton only starting out 2 batters he's faced with a ball. Everyone else he started off with a strike on the first pitch of the at-bat. Curveball upstairs, so 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Lawton comes set, deals, strike 2, a nice fastball. Clips that outside edge. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now the count. Lawton comes set. Just going to miss his spot. Count evens out. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Lawton coming set, and Vargas going to foul it off. Staying alive. So Lawton coming set. The 1-2. Fouled back once again. And Vargas still staying alive. Antonio Alvarez on deck for the Mustangs. Lawton comes set, deals. Called strike 3. He gets Vargas looking. Strikeout number 5 for Lawton. And now there's quickly 2 away. And Antonio Alvarez, the right fielder, now up.
Playing right field, number 4, Antonio Alvarez.
Alvarez takes strike 1. So another batter, Lawton, starting out with a strike. Lawton comes set, deals, swung on and missed. Quickly an 0-2 count now here in the top of the 3rd inning. 0-2, 2 outs. Lawton comes set, goes to a curveball. That's upstairs. It's now a ball and 2 strikes. Lawton coming set. Called strike 3. Lawton strikes out the side.
Lawton strikes out the side.
9 up, 9 down. He's perfect through 3. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Bottom of the third inning. Noah Hughes first up. Grounds one to the shortstop. Hughes, can he beat out the throw? Yes, he can, and it's an overthrow, but the netting saves it. Wouldn't have mattered. Hughes would have beaten it out anyways.
In the two
So
spot
no
for
error.
left fielder,
An infield
number
single
4,
for
Austin
Hughes.
Jeva.
Now Austin Jeva with a man on first. Has a chance. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a stolen base. Guzman looks back. Jeva sends the first pitch out. Shallow center field. And the catch is made out in center by Dan Gross. Gross getting his first play out in center.
The third baseman, number 22, Nick Allen.
Now Nick Allen looks to have more of a typical at-bat. Reached on second on the drop third strike and ended up scoring. This one's going to pop out the glove of the catcher, and Hughes could have walked to second if he wants. Takes a big turn around second, started heading for third. Trying to catch Rodriguez. So he was moving a little bit slow to the ball, but Hughes will hold at second. Off the pass ball. Guzman comes set. The 1-0 to Allen. Outside 2-0 now. Guzman coming set and deals a strike. So now 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Guzman comes set. Allen flares this out towards Roman, and does he have it? And yes, he does. Catch is made. So now there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Ryan Lazowski.
Allen got jammed on the inside and just kind of muscled it out towards right, but it was just a bit too high, and Roman was able to just lightly jog over, make the grab. Now Ryan Lazowski with a man in scoring position, 2 away. It's hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Takes a first pitch changeup that's way upstairs, so 1-0 is the count. The 1-0 turns to a 2-0 as Guzman's slider is low and away. Dukes face off against Oak Park River Forest next week for their conference series. Lazowski takes a good pitch from Guzman. It's going to be called inside. So 3 balls, no strikes. Jimmy Connors on deck. See if this is a take sign here for Lazowski. Wouldn't have mattered. Pitch isn't even close. So it's a 4-pitch walk. And now there's 2 away. Man on first and second. And Jimmy Connors now the batter.
The DH, number 27, Jimmy Connors.
Connors popped out to the shortstop in shallow left center field. Not really a pop-up, more of a little flare sent out. And he launches the first one high left center field. Gross was there, but he does not make the catch. It's going to be Vargas out in left. Well-struck ball, but just didn't have enough on it to fall. Dukes, strand 2. We head to the top of the 4th. 2-0 still your score. You are watching York Sports Network.
Lucas.
Top of the fourth inning. Lucas Berniak, the batter.
Berniak.
Jack Lawton starts him off with an elevated fastball. That had some good zip on it, and Berniak had no chance of catching up, so 0-1 the count. Lawton already with 6 strikeouts. Berniak, one of the strikeout victims, way back in the first inning. Lawton bounces it in, so now 1-1 the count. Berniak struck out in 3 pitches in the first inning, and he hits a slow roller right to Lawton, who steps up and makes the play. So there's 1 away here in the top of the fourth inning, and now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Rubio, the designated hitter.
DH, number 11, Nathan Rubio.
Coming up to bat for the second time. Struck out looking back in the first inning. Rubio going to take a changeup for strike 1, so 0-1 the count. Rubio DHing for Gross, the center fielder. Kind of an interesting one. You normally see a DH for a pitcher, and Rubio flails at a slider, so 0-2 the count now. Lawton comes set. Called strike 3, a nice fastball that catches the inside edge of the plate. Rubio caught looking for the second time today. Now there's 2 outs, and Alejandro Guzman, the batter.
Number 12, Alejandro Guzman.
Lawton is just mowing through this lineup, and shouldn't change here. Cleared the fielding by Pazinski, and a rocket of a throw to beat Guzman by about half a step that keeps Lawton's perfect game alive. 4 innings, 12 up, 12 down, 2-0 lead for the Dukes. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Bottom of the fourth inning.
Leading off for the Dukes, the right fielder, number 24, Marco Giorno.
Marco Giorno to lead things off. Alejandro Guzman still on the mound for the Mustangs, as Giorno with a big swing and a miss at the first pitch from Guzman. Guzman gave up 2 in the first, but he's held the Dukes at that score ever since. Fires in a nice slider for strike 2, so Giorno quickly finds himself in an 0-2 hole. He laced a single for an RBI in the first, and he swings and misses. This one's in the dirt. Picked up and thrown the first, and that is in time to complete the strikeout. So 1 away as Giorno's down on strikes.
The shortstop, number 23, Luke Pazinski.
Strikeout number 4 for Guzman. Luke Pazinski now the batter, caught looking back in the second inning. Pazinski hits this one on the ground right to Roman, who fields it cleanly, steps up, makes the throw. Nice stretch by Berniak. And quickly there's 2 away, and Guzman with another quick inning.
The catcher, number 20, Noah Jones.
Noah Jones, the batter. Jones 0 for 1, grounded out to Martinez over at short last time. Guzman comes set. Jones hits this one up the middle, but Martinez is there. Can he make the throw? And the scoop by Berniak is good. Nice pick. Wow. And Jones, he just hit it. He hit it pretty hard, but it's just being slowed down by this infield. It's the long weeds growing out of it, and Martinez speedily makes the play in. Good pick by Berniak at first. 1-2-3 inning for Guzman. Exactly what he needs. Top the 5th inning. Still a 2-run game. Dukes lead. We welcome you back. Top of the 5th inning. 2-0 game. Jack Lawton back on the mound for the Dukes. He's perfect so far. Alonso Martinez fouled out his last time up. Great play by Nick Allen to make the catch in foul territory. Lawton goes elevated fastball, and Martinez able to lay off of it. So 1-0 the count. Lawton comes set, the 1-0 on its way. That time he gets a strike, so the count evens out. Clip the low edge of the zone, so now 1-1. It's now going to become a 2-1 as Lawton went back to the same spot, but this time just a tad bit lower. Barely missing. 2-1 the count. Lawton comes set, and Guzman rolls over and hits it foul. So the count evens out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's to be Jack Bodak in the bullpen for the Dukes. Just playing some catch, just in case. Don't want to leave Lawton out there for too long. 2-2 on its way. Hit on the ground. Fisher there, fields it cleanly. His throw to first in time. Martinez grounds out for out number 1. And Matthew Roman now the batter.
Second baseman, number 10, Matthew Roman.
Roman 0 for 1 with a strikeout and lays off a good offering from Lawton. 1-0 the count. Lawton comes set, and Roman hits this one hard. This one is off the chest of Pazinski, or just under the glove, actually, and heads out into center field. That will break up the perfect game for Jack Lawton.
The catcher, number 7,
one hit.
Anthony Rodriguez.
Roman going up the middle. Now Anthony Rodriguez. Lawton going to step off. Rodriguez grounded out to Allen his last time up. Lawton coming set, and this is down low. So 1-0 the count. Lawton Checks on Roman. He dives back safely with plenty of time. Ball and no strikes, and this one sent out into right field. That's a base hit. Roman around second. He's heading to third. The throw in is cut off by Pazinski. Roman on over to third, and now there's runners on the corners. So the tying run on first base, the go-ahead run for the Mustangs up to bat. It's Xavier Valdez, so back-to-back base hits. Now Morton threatening here with just one out. Valdez down on strikes his first at bat. Runner goes, and Jones going to make the throw down. It gets away from Pazinski and into center field. And that's going to score Roman. So Dukes elect to throw down on the first and third situation. Jones' throw a bit low. Pazinski can't dig it out of the dirt. Heads into center field. And now a one-run ball game. It's 2-1 now. Bunt being shown. The ball gets away from Jones. Not going to matter. Rodriguez would have gotten there. And now we've got the tying run 90 feet away from home. It's a lot of pressure on Jack Lawton. And he's going to steal home. The bunt goes down, and the sack works to perfection as Morton has tied it here in the top of the fifth.
The left fielder, number 8, Omar Vargas.
Valdez just laid that down perfectly. You started to send Rodriguez, and it's the sacrifice that works out. Lawton starts off. Vargas with a strike. So 0-1 the count. Nobody on with 2 away. Vargas quickly falls behind in the count, so no balls, 2 strikes. Lawton gets the sign, deals. It's a curveball that gets fouled away by Vargas, just catching a piece of it. Lawton getting a sign, comes set, fires, curveball, called strike 3, and that's going to end the inning. Lawton escapes, picking up strikeout number 8, but not before Morton ties the game at 2 apiece. They break up Lawton's perfect game and get both runs back. 2-2 ball game. Off 2 hits from Morton and a sac bunt that worked to perfection. We head to the bottom of the 5th, where the Dukes look to Nick Fisher, Noah Hughes, and Austin Jeva to get things rolling. Bottom of the fifth
Leading
inning,
off the bottom of the fifth for the Dukes, the
2-2
second baseman,
game,
number 10,
and
Nick
now
Fisher.
Morton answered back, and it all starts with Nick Fisher to get things going for the Dukes in the bottom of the fifth inning. Fisher 0 for 1 was down on strikes in his first at bat. And Fisher's going to rope this one into left field, and the go-ahead run is aboard first on the very first pitch, absolutely laced by Nick Fisher. Alejandro Guzman out for inning number 5, but you start to wonder how much longer is he going to go. He looked really good.
Noah Hughes
had not given up a hit since the very first batter in the top of the third inning, up until now when Fisher laced that one into left field. Noah Hughes the batter now. Hughes 1 for 2. He's done an infield single. Hughes going to show bunt, but just pushed it foul. Count moves to 0-1. Fisher with great speed. I was quite surprised that they decided to bunt Hughes that early. Maybe try and let Fisher steal and then show bunt. But now the count's 0-1. Guzman going to check on Fisher again. So he's doing a good job holding him on, which is exactly what you need to do as Fisher, such a strong runner. Hughes going to show bunt again. Pulls it back, however, so a ball and a strike now. Guzman sets. Hughes reached out the zone and got a piece of it, fouls it back. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Now Coach Kalal is going to have a little meeting with Hughes. See what they're discussing. He's taking a little bit of a different approach at this 2-strike count. Hughes with 2 strikes. Got to protect. Guzman comes set. Hughes shows bunt. Lays it down. That's going to move Fisher to second. Guzman fields it cleanly, makes the play. Bunting with 2 strikes, and Morton wasn't ready, and that's going to move Fisher to second base with only 1 away. So Hughes lays it down, sacrifices himself to advance Fisher into scoring position, and Austin Jeva now the batter. This one in the dirt. Fisher dancing off second, but retreats back to the bag. Jeva with 2 well-struck balls, a base hit and a fly out to center field. Guzman coming set. And he'll step off. Fisher taking an aggressive lead at second. You got to assume a base hit from Jeva. No, he's going to bunt it again. Chops it foul. So the count evens out, a ball and a strike. Jeva tried to catch this Morton defense by surprise. Couldn't do it. We'll see if he sticks with the bunt or if he'll try and swing away. The absolute worst, you want to be able to move Fisher over. Guzman going to step off again. He's paying real close attention to Fisher. Fisher still with a massive lead off second. Guzman. And Jeva hits this one on the ground, right to Roman. Nice play. The throw to first in time, but Fisher makes it to third. So there's 2 away, and the go-ahead run is 90 feet away from home. And Coach Kalal looks to Nick Allen to take care of the business.
Number 22, Nick Allen.
So Jeva grounds out, but it advances Fisher to third. Duke's now with a golden opportunity. Allen 0 for 2. Strike 1. Nice slider from Guzman, and he's been absolutely rolling since just a couple hiccups, but he gave it 2 in the first, but ever since then, scoreless pitching. Count evens out, a ball and a strike. Could change. Nick Allen can come through for the Dukes. Guzman coming set. Allen flares this one out. Berniak is there. And the Dukes stranding Fisher at third. He was 90 feet away from scoring. Guzman works out of it. We head to the top of the sixth. We're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Top of the sixth inning, Jack Lawton back out for inning number 6 of work. Jack Bodak waiting in the bullpen patiently. He's ready to go at any time. First pitch is chopped on the ground. Nick Allen there, fields it cleanly. His throw to first in time to retire the pinch hitter, Ramos.
Next up for the
Arturo
Mustangs,
Ramos,
first
the pinch
baseman,
hitter.
Number 1, Lucas Berniak.
Lucas Berniak to lead things off. Arturo Ramos grounds out, and Berniak fouls the first one back to the right side. Allen's had a great day in the field at third base. The 0-1 from Lawton is sent to left field by Berniak. Coming in, and the catch is going to be made nearly a collision. Great job by Pazinski getting out of the way of Jeva, who's able to hold on. And now there's 2 outs. I mean, I was surprised that Pazinski even got all the way out there, but he did. Nathan Rubio, the designated hitter. Lawton making quick work in the 6th inning. Starts Rubio off with a strike, so 0-1 the count. Lawton, despite giving up the two tying runs last inning, as there's a big swing and a miss, completely sorting Rubio up and in. Look out, gotta protect the face. 0-2 the count. Lawton has been, I would say this is probably one of his best starts. Probably second to that Proviso West start. Swung on and missed. So Rubio down on strikes in 3 pitches. Lawton mows down 9-1 and 2 in the top of the 6th. And we get to the bottom of the 6th where the Dukes offense looks to take the lead.
bottom of 6.
Bottom of the 6th inning, we are back.
Number 9, Ryan
2-2 game.
Lazowski.
Ryan Lazowski to lead things off. Lazowski 0 for 0. It's not recorded an official at bat. He takes strike 1. Guzman's still out there. So him and Lawton are going toe-to-toe. Count evens out, a ball and a strike. Lazowski on top of that elevated fastball, so the count moves 1-2. The 1-2. Just missing. A nice slider from Guzman. He really wanted that one. Doesn't get the call. Count evens out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Lazowski down on strikes. And Jimmy Connors now the batter.
The DH, number 27, Jimmy Connors.
PBR just released their May draft room. Oh, look out. That's going to hit the umpire. Bounced in front of the plate. He'll need a second. 1-0 the count to Connors. PBR released their new draft May rankings. Ryan Sloan comes in as the 15th, number 15 prospect for PBR. This draft coming up in June. So, a little over a month away. Sloan, a projected first-round pick. Question is, where will he go? There's been scouts all year coming to his starts. Highest I've seen him go in any mock draft. He's 20. The lowest I've seen him go is early in the 2nd round. It'll be very hard to steer him away from Wake Forest, especially with that pitching lab they've built out there and all the great talent and arms they've developed, as well as getting a very good education. It's going to take a lot to get Sloan away from there. The 1-0 the Connors, he checks his swing and lays off that inside heat, so the count moves to 2-0. Guzman coming set, deals. Connors off the end of the bat. Right to Berniak, fields it cleanly, calls off Guzman, takes it to the bag himself. And it's quickly 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pinch hitter now for the Dukes. Jack Kaminsky comes off the bench to pinch hit for Marco Giorno.
For the Dukes, number 2, Jack Kaminsky.
Kaminsky going to take ball 1. Guzman steps off. Gets his sign. Comes set. The 1-0. Outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Kaminsky out in front of that changeup. Swung on and missed, so the count evens out quickly. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Guzman willing his way back into the at-bat. The 2-2 on its way. Kaminsky tomahawks it, and it will fall foul. That could have been exactly what the Dukes needed. He fought off the pitch, nearly hit it fair down the line, and if that was fair, no one would have been there, and that could have potentially been 2. They call that. Kaminsky was hanging out at first base. He wanted that one. Yeah, no line. Makes it hard to see. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Kaminsky calls time. So we'll do it again. Alejandro Guzman, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jack Kaminsky represents the go-ahead run for the Dukes in the bottom of the 6th. the pitch. Swung on and missed. Guzman gets the punch out. Retires the Dukes in order. Sprinkles in a couple of Ks on top of all of that. We head to the top of the 7th inning. Jack Lawton heading back out for inning number 7, 2-2 game. Top of the 7th inning here. We've got a tie game. 2-2 the score. There's been runs scored in 2 innings, the bottom of the 1st and the top of the 5th. Other than that, it's been scoreless frames across the board. Jack Lawton still on the mound for the Dukes. Missing down low to Alejandro Guzman. Speaking of good pitching, Guzman's been on the other side of that coin. These two combined for some great pitching performance. Bat falls out of Guzman's hands. Watch out. He fouls it back. A ball and a strike the count. Guzman hitless today. Lined out to Allen and grounded out to Pazinski. Lawton coming set. This one hit on the ground. Allen can't cut it off. Fielded by Pazinski. Long throw. Nice stretch by Lazowski. And they're going to retire Guzman. Great fielding by Luke Pazinski today. And Alejandro Guzman is retired. Now, Alonzo Martinez, the batter. Some clean fielding from the Dukes. Jack Lawton comes set. First offering to Martinez is hit on the ground very slowly. Allen gets there. Does he have the arm? No, he does not. Martinez able to leg it out. That one was hit extremely slow. The odds were stacked against him very high. Almost no chance to make that. It was a clean throw, but when the grass is long as it did, you got to understand that when it's off the end of the bat, he's probably going to get there. Matthew Roman, the batter now. And he hits this one right to Nick Fisher. Can he field it cleanly? There's one. They get both. What a throw from Luke Pazinski. Fisher bobbled it.
Way to get out of a jam.
But he flips it to Pazinski, who throws an absolute missile to Lazowski at first. And they flip to 2-2. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Dukes looking to end it right here. Alejandro Guzman looking to slam the door on their faces.
Number 23, Luke Pazinski.
Back here, bottom of the 7th inning. Alejandro Guzman, and he's, what in the world? Spiked it on the ground. I don't even think anyone was ready. I think that's going to just not be a pitch. Umpire waved it off. Owen Shale on deck for Noah Jones. Josh Fleming in the hole, going to pinch hit for Nick Fisher. And Pazinski hits this one hard on the ground. Up the middle, it's a base hit. And Luke Pazinski on the very first pitch he sees starts it off. And now Owen Shale, the batter, with the winning run on first base.
Pinch hitting number 3, Owen Shale.
All he needed was one, a well-hit ball. Pazinski on first base. Owen Shale now the batter. Shale was 0 for 2. I'm sorry, he was 1 for 3, I should say, with 2 RBIs against Glenbard West on Thursday. The team was off yesterday, now they're back at it today. Takes strike 1 from Guzman. First Saturday afternoon game they've played all year. Guzman coming set. Gonna miss just a bit upstairs with the changeup, so the count evens out, a ball and a strike. Pazinski, good lead, but he dives back in time as Guzman's gonna throw over and check. Just say hello. Guzman comes set, curveball inside, so back-to-back pitches Guzman thought should have been strikes, but now Shale in a favorable 2-1 count, and now Guzman's really got to be careful. Attacks him with a fastball. Shale couldn't pull the trigger, and now he's got 2 strikes on him. 2-2 the count. You need to move the runner over here. This one, nearly a wild pitch. Nice save by the backstop. Anthony Rodriguez just makes it a full count now. Shale. Pazinski takes off. Shale hits this one on the ground. This should ruin the chance of a double play, but it's not going to be fielded cleanly. Wow, the first error by an infielder today comes at what is potentially the worst possible time. Now there's runners on first and second, and Josh Fleming, the pinch hitter. Wow. Fleming called game. Looks for his opportunity to pick up his second walk-off of the week. Ended the game against Glenbard West on Wednesday. Was off today. No one in the bullpen for Morton. They're really letting Guzman ride with it. Probably figured one more batter, if he gives up a hit anyways, the game will be over. He's worked himself out of a couple jams. Morton wants him to do it again. They call him for a balk. Wow. They called him for a balk. The umpire said he was going to start his set, then changed his mind, so that's a balk. So that's going to advance both runners, and now all you need is a flare out into the outfield. Infield has to come in. Fleming on the very first pitch hits this one out to right field. This will do it. Catch isn't even made. It's going to drop. Doesn't matter. That's going to end the game. Josh Fleming walks it off for the second time this week.
Fleming with a walk-off.
And that'll do it. Pazinski comes around to score 3-2. Your final here on Saturday. A well-fought-out game, and Josh Fleming ends it once again. Hit it well out into right, and it dropped, and that will end the game. It was a 2-0 lead all the way. It looked like Jack Lawton was going to have an incredible pitching performance. He was perfect heading into the 5th inning, had a long 5th inning, and he just kind of thought that maybe this would be it, but he came back out through a strong 6th and 7th inning, and that really just kind of ended it. I mean, that just took care of business, and that was a good pitching performance by Alejandro Guzman as well, but Duke's able to come out, walk it off for the second time this week. Another great game. 3-2 your final score. Duke's on top. Thank you all for watching. I've been Connor Choi. Have an incredible rest of your weekend, and go Dukes.